Okay, I'm gonna kind of go out of character for a minute, and I think I might do this more often. I haven't really let you guys see this side of me before, and I think it's important. I really like this whole community thing. I really like the idea of having people communicate and enjoy each other's ideas. And I feel like my videos are kind of missing out on that. And I don't want it to be like that, because I do have a brain in my head. I do think of things. I'm not just the silly school teacher who cooks stuff. I am that person, but I also have things to say that I think are important. One thing is that I watched a video by the Amazing Atheist, and it was about Shirley Phelps. He did an interview with her, and he actually does a really amazing job interviewing her. And why I say he does a fantastic job is because he just keeps letting her talk. She's just spouting this ridiculous talk the entire time. And I was like, wow, this guy's a genius. I'd never seen any of his videos before, and honestly, I still haven't. Then, after he finished the interview, he started talking about how Christians, on the whole, are hypocritical, and that Shirley Phelps was the only true Christian because she followed the Bible for what it was. And she didn't leave any parts out. I think that she chooses the negative parts to follow, while other Christians choose to follow the positive part. Both ways it's picking and choosing, but to defend her, I think, is wrong. To say that she's a true Christian, I think, is wrong. Really, when it comes down to it, if you read the Bible and you actually read it, it's absolutely impossible for a human being to follow everything that's in it all of the time. It's impossible. Hence why I do not represent myself as a Christian to other people. Really, my religious beliefs are between me and God. If there's a place to end up, God's the one that's going to decide that. Not the Amazing Atheist, not Shirley Phelps, not any Christian in any church in America or anywhere else in the world. Not anyone from anyone's religion but God. And I don't bring my own judgment on other people, ever. I don't dictate who goes to heaven and who goes to hell, and I don't feel like any human being has the right to do that. Only God has that right. And any time that anyone says that anyone's going to go to hell, I think it's done for two reasons. Either one, they're trying to convert that person to that religion so that they will be able to go to heaven, and it comes from, even though in kind of a backward way, kind of a helping place, that they're trying to help that person go to a good place because they don't want something bad to happen to that person. Or it comes from a hateful, hurtful place where they're trying to make that person feel bad, and that's why they say it, because they want to feel superior over that person. I think that's wrong. The Amazing Atheist did a fantastic job in that interview, but then he goes on to talk about how horrible Christians are. And I don't think that you can do that with any group of people. There are good people in every religion. Even Satanists, there are people who are actually pretty decent people. They just believe in the Satanist beliefs. If you look up Satanism and you actually read into it, it's not about devil worship. And I think that the Amazing Atheist, in the end of his video, I think that he said things purposely to hurt. I'll put the link over there to the video so you can check it out for yourself. But he said some really hateful things. And I can understand there are some Christians out there that are hypocritical. There are some that are judgmental. But there are also some really good people. And I don't understand why a person would want to hurt somebody like that by saying those things. I just think that that's wrong. That's my opinion. Also, I found a couple people on YouTube that I've really enjoyed the past couple of days And I thought I'd mention them to you guys to see if you guys wanted to check them out. If we were all the same, this world would be a boring place, and that's why I subscribe to both of them. The first one that I found, actually she found me, is a girl named Birds and Bells. Basically all she does is she does a bunch of drugs in her videos and she rambles about things. I think she's great. I think she's funny. I think she's entertaining. I love the way that she edits her videos together. I really, truly enjoy her. The other one that I found, and this one, so I wrote on the back of a paper plate that I found, is a guy, his name, I just found him maybe 20 minutes ago. He found me as well. He posted a comment that why wasn't he winning the non-stars competition, and that kind of made me giggle, so I responded back to him, and then I was like, well, I'll check out some of his videos, see what he's about. And his name is Pig Slop, is his name on there, and he does the Mr. Ketamine show, and really you couldn't get two more opposite people than me and him. You couldn't find anybody more opposite. But again, I think he's fantastic. I've watched about a video and a half of his before I started making this video, because I really just wanted to jump the gun and really just tell you all about him. He's talking about the YouTube underground and how people that have a bunch of subscribers, that they have a certain attitude, they have a certain demeanor, they have a certain thing about them, that they want this fame and they want more and more and more and more and more. And he mentions, you know, William Sled, how he's asking for donations, and how Bohem had asked for donations, and you know, and how there's something about Kimberly, how something happened with her computer, and now they're doing a benefit to get her a new computer, and you know, different things, and how it seems like everybody that gets that high just wants something from the community. And I think that that's really an interesting point of view. I found these glasses. Do I look like Renetto? No, not really. He's very harsh in his videos. He's very to the point. He actually reminds me of one of my husband's friends a lot, that sometimes I love him and sometimes I can't stand him, but every time I talk to him I learn something from him, even if it's just that I believe the complete opposite even more. And that's why I think you should check out Pig Slop's videos and the Mr. Ketamine show. He's very interesting. Even if you hate him, if a video causes emotions in you, that's a good thing. Whether it's hate, whether it's love, whether it's laughter, it's a good thing. Speaking of dislike, I was debating whether I wanted to talk about this or not, but I've watched a couple of Crossmax videos, and dude depresses me to no end. Like, he makes me want to cry with the lights off. I can't watch him anymore. I think I'm done with that. I can't do it. And I know a lot of you really enjoy Crossmax, but I can't watch it. He makes me just Now back to this whole Ketamine YouTube underground thing. I think he's got a really good point. And I feel like that everybody in non-stars, well, yeah, everybody in non-stars, myself included, are part of this underground, because we can't seem to get any recognition. We can't seem to get featured. We can't seem to break through in a way. Actually, I was talking to the Reluctant Redneck about, you know, getting seen, and because he's really doing really well on live video, and he was trying to give me some advice. And then I just watched the Mr. Ketamine show, and I'm like, why do I care? Why do I even want to be seen? Why do I even want to be a YouTube star? Why do I want that? You know, and it really actually made me feel better. You know, that I've got you guys. I've got the people who are watching, and why do I care whether it's 3 subscribers, 300 or 3,000 or 30,000 subscribers? Why do I care? You know, if 3 people listen to me and get something out of it, then that's fine. You know? But those are just a couple of things that I really wanted to say. Also, I wanted to tell the Shadowed One that he rocks. And if you haven't checked out his videos yet, he was in Battle of the YouTube Non-Stars and was eliminated, but he still rocks. If you don't enjoy this side of me, I'm going to be putting all of these videos in black and white. So if you see a video that looks like this, you know it's going to be a serious one. Just flip past it. It's not, you know. I hope you guys have a great night. My love to you. And I will see y'all soon.